Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're discussing more sexism. Things just keep happening in Malaysia, so we have to keep talking about it. Today I'm going to be discussing events relating to the popular YouTube duo Sugu Pavithra, and as we have all heard, Sugu attacked Pavithra in public. Oh, and for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, Sugu Pavithra are a husband and wife duo that became really famous over this quarantine lockdown season. They started posting cooking videos and recipes to YouTube. So very recently, like earlier this week recently, Pavithra was named an EPO icon. 2 days later, they were in the headlines again. This time, it was because Sugu was arrested for domestic violence. In my opinion, that was not very domestic and very violent, because he attacked her in a hospital with a sickle. The scariest part about this entire situation is that he attacked her out of anger that she did not mention his name while she received the EPO Icon Award from the mayor. Oh, the real kicker to this entire situation is that she asked the PDRM to release him from custody. So I am sensing that she rather is conditioned to a certain amount of abuse, that she doesn't see the need for him to be punished as much as possible. She probably thinks she deserved it. She probably thinks that, oh, I should have mentioned his name, so, you know, I totally get why he hurt me. Which is absolutely ridiculous, but the real pity is so many women out there are being abused at home, are dealing with domestic violence on a day-to-day basis, but they don't have the platform that she does. They don't get the support that she does, because a lot of her fans are rallying behind her and they're like, you can have this career by yourself. You can be a sensational YouTuber, especially with the audience that she has amassed in what, like 5 months? And yet she feels the need to forgive him in a way. The news articles weren't very comprehensive, so I couldn't really get what she was thinking. All I got that she wanted the PDRM to release him. So, okay. And I think what has been the most frustrating to watch in the past like 36 hours since the news broke is that so many people out there, especially men from the Malaysian Indian community, I don't think people on the outside like really know about what's happening here, right? But men from the Malaysian Indian community can say that, oh, it's a family problem. We don't know what has been going on, so we should not interfere in their lives. Dude, if you saw someone, okay, I don't care if you saw someone, if you were attacked by a drunk man holding a sickle, wouldn't you want him to be charged for assault? Attempted assault? Based on what kind of injuries that she sustained, bodily harm? Wouldn't you want that for yourself? So if someone attacks you and you want them to be punished, why does that change in a family dynamic? Why should that change when they're spouses? Why should it be treated any different? That is my only question. Or even if you saw a random stranger being attacked by another random stranger with a sickle, don't you think that the person doing the attacking, no matter what their relationship is, should be punished? Isn't that the real question here? Yes, this is going to go under domestic violence, which frankly does not hold heavy enough punishments, but you know, still something to protect people within families and households. Okay, never mind. Domestic violence laws anywhere in the world are a joke, but I cannot begin even to comprehend the mentality that these people have, that people should not discuss it. People should not pay attention to this particular crisis that this couple is going through. I don't care that they're a famous couple. I only know about it because they're a famous couple. But if I knew about anyone being attacked by their spouse with a knife-like weapon, I'm going to want them to be charged. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that justice? Isn't that how human society has been designed? You protect people from violent attackers. And then another thing struck me recently is that about a month ago, Pavithra was on the cover of the Pepatong magazine, and she looked absolutely gorgeous. The makeup work was actually pretty well done and the photos were amazing. And after that, she said that she wasn't interested in modeling anymore. It's just not her thing. And at the time, I brushed it off. I was like, being in front of the camera is not really for everyone, but that's literally what she does for a living right now. But maybe the whole makeup and the shoot was not her thing. Cool. But now that we think about it, she was the only one in that photo shoot. What are the odds it was the husband that wanted to shut it down and didn't want her to do those things anymore because he felt emasculated, left out, his ego was a little bruised? There's a high chance. There's a high chance that she enjoyed it and he doesn't want her doing it anymore. We've been seeing domestic violence in the headlines about a month into our lockdown in Malaysia. It's been happening in a lot of different countries, but in Malaysia it was a recurring topic. You know, people kept talking about how domestic violences have risen. The Talian Kasih line kept getting more and more calls by day. However, I think that the Malaysian society is still more than happy to keep domestic violence under wraps, and families don't want their name tarnished, so they'd rather not have the perpetrators arrested and charged for the crime. The victims are not exactly being protected by the law, but the problem is society is acting as enablers to the perpetrators. Society is basically closing one eye and letting abusers get away. And until we start calling out abusers, it's never going to change. We can't just expect the legal system to take care of everything, because people need to report crimes, people need to corroborate stories, there needs to be witnesses, there needs to be some kind of backup from the society for the justice system to actually work. Are domestic violence victims just destined to suffer forever because the family name needs to be protected? Like, seriously, people, it's honestly terrifying. We've all been in relationships where our partners gaslit us, and people like myself, we are able to get out of those situations because we can just say, yeah, bye, take care, I have a job, I can feed myself, I can take care of myself. Or, you know, you have the backup of your family. But when you don't have the backup of your family and you don't have a job and an income to fall back on, who is going to protect you? And like I said, even though there are laws in place, if no one's going to protect you and have your back, it is impossible for you to even go find that justice. It's impossible for you to make the justice system work for you, because they're not gonna go door to door knocking, being like, hello, is there domestic violence here? Okay, thank you, bye. No, that's not gonna happen. What needs to happen is the victim needs to have a friend or a family member that supports them and roots for them and offers them the support, all the support that they can, so that they can go make reports, get protection orders, take the case to court, have witnesses that stand by their statements. Essentially, the society needs to come together and stand by victims. Not just as a show on social media, not just as, oh, yeah, sure, I'll sign a petition. That's not enough. You need to keep yourself vigilant and pay attention to the possible victims in your life and have their back. Ooh, I got a little riled up in this video. I just feel so bad for her, because Yes, he filmed the videos and stuff, but YouTube was really her career and she was really taking off, and now she says she's gonna take a break and not post videos. That is literally her sole income right now. So I'm happy that she's lucky enough to be in the public eye, and you know, actions are being taken, because it is being scrutinized by hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people in the country, and that is awesome. She has that privilege. Not many women do. So thank you for watching my video. I will link news articles and her channel down below so you can check it out, and you can check out her cooking videos if you like cooking and find out what's happening with the story. If you've ever been in a violent relationship or a manipulative one, I hope you're healing, and if you're trying to break free from one, you get that freedom, you go take care of yourself first. And last but not least, till I see you guys in my next video, goodbye.